If you are new to mail-order poultry and don't quite understand how mailing chicks works, this is the video for you. There is a lot of misinformation out there that unfortunately gets shared way too often by folks with good intentions but limited info. And it's not all their fault they don't understand the system. It can be confusing. And what's more, it can be easy to confuse a known hatchery that sells day-old birds online with someone who isn't a hatchery, but who also sells day-old birds online, like some farm and ranch chain stores. Fortunately, since no other shipper in the lower 48 states will even accept live animal shipments, USPS regulations are the only rules that will matter for day-old chick shipping. To begin with, let's get this out of the way. We're not offering legal advice or business advice or anything of that nature. This is just a snapshot of a few of the regulations required by the United States Postal Service for successfully mailing chicks. Rules that we hope will put your mind at ease about the process. USPS Regulations Simplified. Here are the main facts to bear in mind when you are preparing to order live poultry online, and you have concerns about mailing chicks. First and foremost, the U.S. Postal Service wants your birds to arrive safely. All postal regulations around live animal shipment are there to make sure that anyone who is expecting live animals to be delivered through the mail can be assured of receiving live animals, not dead ones. These regulations have been developed and established using best practices derived from decades of industry experience. In other words, the regulations have been developed with the good of the chicks as the foremost concern. After all, it's in everyone's best interests for live animal shipments to arrive safely. Secondly, the U.S. Postal Service won't accept a live animal package that doesn't follow all of its regulations. These regulations cover everything from the timing of the shipment to the construction of the box. The label has to include the date and hour of hatching so any postal worker can see how long the chicks have been in the box. The box itself has to have come directly from the hatching facility and maintain its original seal and be constructed to provide adequate strength and ventilation to ensure survivability of the animals inside. Because everyone involved in the process wants it to succeed, probably the most compelling postal fact is that the U.S. Postal Service will only accept live animal packages that can be delivered within 72 hours of the hatch time. This 72-hour delivery limit is also why many hatcheries cannot ship to Alaska and Hawaii. To put it simply, postal regulations require that the only packages they even accept for shipping have met standards that have been developed to ensure live arrival. If anything threatens the balance of criteria, then the Postal Service doesn't accept the package. For example, during February of 2021, much of the United States suffered an extended bout of freakish and extended snowy weather. In fact, the weather was so severe and road travel so impacted that USPS refused to accept any live animal shipments for over a week because they couldn't guarantee a 72-hour delivery anywhere during that time. There was absolutely no mailing chicks during this time. Make sure you're prepared for their arrival. As a new chick parent, you will also have a part to play in this 72-hour delivery window. Mail-order chicks generally do not arrive at your house with the regular mail. Your post office will call you, sometimes at 5 a.m., to let you know your chicks have arrived and tell you where you need to go within the facility to pick them up as soon as possible. It's up to you to get to the post office as soon as you can and get your chicks into their new warm and toasty home, settled in with some electrolyte water and some chick starter feed. Give their beaks a little dip in the water and they should learn quickly. Make sure your brooder is set up and warmed in advance and that you have chick starter feed. Check out our VH Essentials video about how to set up a brooder if you need advice on that count. Keep an eye on your email for shipping notifications. Print out or write down the details when you place your order so you don't inadvertently go out of town the week your chicks should be arriving. When arrival week rolls around, it can't hurt to call or visit your local post office and give them a heads up about your impending live chick delivery. Sometimes chicks are pre-ordered well in advance of the expected delivery date, so it's up to you to make sure you set reminders and watch your email so you don't forget you have chicks on the way. Tracking numbers are always supplied, but shipping labels are sometimes generated ahead of time. And live animal shipments are often hand-walked through a facility and not scanned with the same regularity as other packages. What does all this mean to you? It means sometimes the tracking information that you see on the USPS website is not always accurate. Your chicks were probably shipped out at the end of hatch day, not the beginning, and they are likely to miss a scan or two along the route, so on your anticipated delivery day, the tracking info may still say your chicks are in another town. Your best guide to when to expect your delivery will be the email you get from the hatchery saying your chicks are on the way. You'll know that sometime within the next 3 days, the post office will be calling you to come grab your little cheeps and welcome them to their new home. Hopefully, we demystified the chick shipping process for you. Be sure to check out our Flockology blog and our VH Essentials video playlist for more beginner chick raising information. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up and follow our channel for continued chick support. Happy chicken keeping!